Good morning. What's going on, YouTube? This is Forever Brandon TV coming back to you guys ah, with another review on Rihanna's new anticipated 8th studio album, Anti. Guys, I am loving this album. Rihanna came in and served the girls, okay? She served us with a hot plate of melody magic, guys, and I'm definitely feeling every song on this album. Let me just tell you, because it's just not the typical Rihanna album that she did in the last 3 years. It's not the last three albums, it's not. It doesn't have this. It doesn't have the flavor of unapologetic or rate or I'm sorry, what's the loud. Even though I do love that CD, it doesn't have the of rated R. It's just a classic version of. It just has a classic mellow tone. It doesn't have any up tempo songs. It has a lot of mid tempo songs. A lot of slow jams and a lot of melodies. And I'm definitely feeling it. I think that Rihanna served us with good vocal, and she had a little raspiness in some of her songs that I was just feeling. But a lot of these songs are just so mellow on this album, guys. I just cannot describe how this sound is. Okay, we start off with Consideration, which it has a little of a bebop type flavor with featuring SZA. I believe SZA. I believe that's how you pronounce. But I'm definitely feeling it. It's a very short intro to the album. It's kind of like a little small song, but I'm definitely feeling it. It has a nice little moving beat to it, and she just sounds, how she usually sounds. Has a very she has a very sharp tone on the song that I'm definitely feeling, and I'm loving it. James Joint, which was just kind of coexists with Consideration, was just a nice little interlude that I was feeling on this album. She kept it very nice and simple. She was really vibing with this, and then this is when we get to Kiss It Better, which is like the only freaky song on this album. She just is just putting it all on the table. She's, exploring her sexuality, and I'm definitely loving it. I really think that she just really took the time. It's just a very sexy song that, you just can get in the mood to. It just has a nice tone to it. I'm definitely feeling Work, which I gave the review on yesterday, guys. Like I said, I was definitely feeling Work featuring Drake. It just had a nice little beat. But as far as single wise, a lot of people are saying that they don't feel it should be a good single. But you know what? Hey, she has the power to, you know, um, make whatever she wants a single. A lot of people they are saying they don't think it's a strong single, but you know what? It doesn't really matter at this point. Then this is when we go into Desperado. Okay, as you all know, it's kind of like related to the movie a little bit, but then she's talking about, I guess, ooh, getting out of a town or something like that, guys. I really don't know if I was really feeling Desperado. I just think that was probably like my least favorite on the album. I'm gonna have to listen to it a couple more times to really get to the point of what she is talking about. But I know that it's kind of dedicated towards the movie, and it's nice, but it's just not my favorite on the album. Woo featuring uh, um, Travis Scott, I was definitely feeling this song. Let me tell y'all something. Even though it was soft, it still had a nice hard tone to it. And I was definitely feeling it. It was kind of short, but I was definitely feeling it. I think Travis Scott, played a good part in the song, and it just was just. I was definitely feeling she was just on her bad gal Riri thing, and I was definitely loving it. Seven, Needed Me. This is probably one of my first favorites of the album. I was definitely feeling Needy Me, had a nice little beat to it. I'm like, yes, Riri, she was giving me life with this one. I was just definitely feeling the beat. I was definitely feeling, her vocals. She had different ways of our artistically articulating her words, and I was definitely feeling Needed Me. I thought it was a great song. Yeah, I said it was another little tee up, turn up song I was definitely feeling, even though it was kind of short, but it's a song you could play over and over, and I was definitely feeling. I just think that it just played out well with number 7, you know. And one of the things I love about the structure of this album, every song kind of plays a part against the song that just came off. You know, it kind of each song kind of coexists with each other. And I was definitely feeling, yeah, I said it. That was a great song, which leads us to the most beautifulest and the most soft toning song that Rihanna has ever made. Same Old Mistakes was one of my favorites on this album. It was like 6 minutes and 39 seconds. And Rihanna just sounded so beautiful. She had so many different ways of, her voice was sounding kind of holly, and it just had a nice little uh backs, you know, I just had a nice little tone to it that I was feeling, and it was just beautiful, and I was just loving it. She just had so many different ways. You could tell she really, really took her time and just delivered with this song. I just really, really love it. I think this is probably one of the best songs on the album because it's very mellow. It's just one of those songs for all the people who do smoke. You know, it's just one of those chill and laid back songs that you smoking your cigarette, or if you smoking, you know, your blunt or something like that. It's just one of those songs that you could just relax to. And I love a relaxing type of song. This is just one of those songs that you just can sit and reminisce on the problems that you are going on in your life and how you just keep making the same old mistakes. You know, we have all had those moments where you know, had things that was going on in your life and you made mistakes, you know, because everybody makes mistakes. But I was definitely feeling, I think that Rihanna really took her time with that. Never Ending was a nice, beautiful melody that I was feeling. Rihanna just sounded so beautiful. You know, she has those moments where she makes those melody type songs. This is one of them. I was definitely liking it. I was definitely feeling. Love on the Brain was her reminiscing on past love and love that she's in. She just got love on her brains. I was definitely feeling that. I just thought that that was a beautiful song. Higher, she was giving me a bluesy type of flavor on the song, and I loved it. She had, when she went to her higher notes, you know, even though her seemed like she had a little raspiness, I was definitely loving her raspiness. You know, it was very raw lyrics, and I just was feeling it. It was very short, but I was definitely feeling it. I was definitely feeling it. Which brings us along to Close to You, which is just had a nice little piano melody, and it's the last song on the album, and I was definitely feeling it. For all the people who were expecting Rihanna to come out with a banger album, I actually thought that this album was gonna have a banger to it, but it didn't. So this is what shocked me about this album. You know, it's been like 3 years since Rihanna came out with an album, and it was long awaited, but I feel like that this is a good stepping stone in her career because it does not sound like her other albums, and it's all the songs are mid tempo. They're not, you know, loud, and even though I do love Rihanna's banger songs, you know, I can kind of see why she didn't put, you know, I know in my review yesterday I said, oh well, I don't understand why she didn't put "Bitch Better Have My Money" and uh, American Oxygen because they don't fit the album structure of this album. This album is telling a deep story. You know, I believe it's telling a little bit about her life, and I believe the album cover, which I absolutely love, is based on a poem. You know, I still have to get into those videos she posted. I haven't really had the time to look at them, but I will. And I know it's dedicated toward this album, but you know, she has a very deep meaning behind this album, Anti, and I'm definitely loving the direction. You know, it was a different stepping stone for Rihanna, and I think that the Navy are going to love it. You know, so many people are talking about it on Twitter. Somebody accidentally put it on Tidal, and it's out now. She got a free subscription code, so I took it upon myself to get the free subscription code off a website, and now I'm listening to it, you know, and it's just very nice. I know that this album is going to sell. Rihanna is a very hard worker. You know, she's been in the music industry for a while. This is her 8th studio album, and she is in it to win it. You know, she has a history in the music industry. She has been around for over 10 years, and she is just amazing, guys. I really hope you guys take the time out to listen to this album and give me your thoughts and tell me what you think about it, because I'm feeling these mid tempo version of Rihanna, and I'm loving it. And guys, you guys please check out. Please tell me your comments. Please tell me what you think about it because I'm loving it. But tell me your thoughts. Is this a good album to you? Is this a bad album to you? Drop your comments below and tell me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. I'm definitely loving it. You are going to love it. Deuces.